Today I represent my motherland. Today I represent Africa, the land of wealth and of riches. Welcome to MMW. My name is Reg and I am coming to you from Perth. Like I always say, life is good, God is great, and situations are awesome. When we go through situations and challenges in life, guess what? They make you unbeatable, unbreakable, and man, you are undefeatable. You are welcome. So, our topic today is called male leadership in the home. First, a woman is never going to respect or embrace a man that she leads because that's his responsibilities. When God made man, he said, I've given you authority to be the man of the home, which means that God has given a man an authority to lead his family right, to set goals, to set vision, to set expectations for his family. And that should not be left to a woman. So, what is leadership? Who is a leader? A leader is someone who helps themselves and others to do the right things. A leader is someone who establishes and creates a vision for the future. A leader is someone who motivates others and inspires them to engage in that vision. And a leader is someone who coaches and builds a team of productive people in achieving that vision. So what is leadership? Leadership can be defined in many ways. One way is leadership is setting goals and vision, collaborating with others, and leading them in fulfilling that vision. So, how can taking a leadership position in your home help me as a man? It helps you by making you a better person with yourself and with your colleagues at work. It enables you to problem solve, manage conflict in your workplace, in your home, and with your friends. It enables you to think logically and rationally in decision making. It provides you with everyday tools you need to create long-lasting social networking, okay? So why is male leadership important in families? Well, number one, children are taught the right model of life. Children are taught, sons and daughters are taught how to commit to life and what to expect in life. Family goals and visions are set and expectations are created. A family is led to the vision and the goals. Children are aware of their expectations. Little girls are taught the values of being women based on their father's teaching and his actions towards their mothers. And they are informed on what a responsible men should look like and how a man should treat them. Little boys are taught the importance of family, the importance of leadership role in a home, the importance of teaching your children right, the importance of treating a woman right, the importance of commitment, and the importance of responsibilities based on their father's actions in the home and based on his action towards their mothers. And women respect and embrace their husband based on their ability to lead the family right. And 7, the man feels responsible for his family when he takes the position of a leader in the home. So what are the consequences of lack of male leadership in the home for little boys and girls? Well, a research was conducted in the US and it was found that 93% of the US prisoners are men and 90% of those men were father deprived and they have lived the youth through to adulthood without fathers, and that has impacted their decision making and the way they perceive life. So what does it mean for men? It means, one, boys grow up lacking confidence in themselves. They develop irresponsibilities and disrespect towards women along the way. They lack accountability. They don't take accountability for their actions, or they are not held accountable for their action on a higher authority. And they lose their identity. They are unable to lead themselves and the family in the right direction. They have trouble with commitment and family values. What about for little girls? What does that mean for little girls? It means that girls go finding love in the wrong places because they lack the love from their fathers. They get into relationship with wrong men because they are not taught how and what a right man, a responsible or good man should look like. They are unable to identify who a family man is and who a man of moral standing is, and they have trouble with submission. They feel like they need to be in control of everything around them, and when they are not in control, they fear that things might go wrong because they had lacked that male control figure in the home as a leader. So, for example, let's say a boy grows up or grew up in a home whereby, he never had a father, or he had a father, but his father never taught him the value of family, how to be a man of the house, how to take responsibility, how to train your children right, how to respect a woman, how to love a woman, or how to take on the values of the family, or how to set goals and vision for the family. Or they had a father, but the father always drinks and smokes in front of them, abuse the mother, go in and out anytime they want without no explanation. If a boy grows up in an environment like that, when they grow up, they tend to exhibit the same behaviors because they think it's normal. Oh, I can do this to my spouse, I can do this to my children because my father smoked in front of me, my sister, in front of me and my sister, they drank, my father went out and came home late, my father was unfaithful to my mother, my father abused my mother, my father never set goals and vision for the family. So all these things are normal. Meanwhile, not every man are affected by it, but however, they are affected in some way. When those men grow up, women suffer because the foundation have been destroyed. Women suffer because their foundation have been destroyed because they never had that male leadership that teach them right. And even those men, they struggle with themselves, and some of them lose their identity, and some of them lose good things in their life because of their inability to make proper and rational decisions. So, when the foundation is faulty, there is nothing the little boys and the little girls can do. There is nothing because the foundation is faulty. And when God said that a man is the head of the home, He never said that you can do the wrong things and get away with it. You can do the wrong things and your wife or your spouse cannot question you. What God meant is that you are the head of the home. I have given you the authority to be the man of the house so that you can lead your children right. You can lead your home right so that you can set goals and vision for your family. Therefore, if something goes wrong, God, I'm going to hold you accountable for that because you did not use the leadership authority that I have given to you to set your family right. So men, you might not be accountable to your wife, but you might be accountable to God for that leadership position and that leadership authority that He has given you that you have not utilized in the right way. So I leave you with some questions today, and one of which is, what is your vision for yourself and your family? What direction are you leading your little boys and your little girls? What values are you teaching your sons and your daughters? Do you think your sons and your daughters see you as a good leader or as a good role model, someone that they might like to become in the future? Do you think so? Do you think your sons and your daughters can look at you and say, I would like to be like my father because he did this for us, he did this for my mother, he said this, he put me straight, he solid tilled my foundation? Do you think your children will say that about you? In your 30 years of living, in your 30 to 40 years of living on this earth, what have you done with the leadership authority that God has invested in you to lead your family? Have you led them in the right direction, or have you led them in a negative direction? How much of vision, morality, standards, values, and of God have you invested in your family, in yourself, and in your sons and your daughters? What have you done with your life? What moral standards have you set that people can judge you by? And I tell you, when the foundation of those little girls and those little boys are destroyed, there is nothing they can do. And I am sure that many men are struggling today because they never had that leadership in their life. They never had a man or a father to hold them accountable, or a father that will teach them right, a father that will tell them this is how to go and this is how to go, this is what not to do, a father that will point them in the right direction of life and living. And some of those men have made the wrong decision. That's why most of them are in prison in America, because they never had a leader that told them this is not right and this is right, and they never had someone to hold them accountable. Amen. Today you have another life to create in a new life. You have another chance. A woman or women don't have to struggle or suffer because of the faulty foundation you had. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a lovely weekend.